Last year, I had a dirt bike that was 36 volt, 500 watts. Then I upgraded it to 48 volt, 1,600 watts. And now, something a little bit more powerful. This is an upgrade kit, but a 76 volt, 10,000 watts. And yes, I don't have a proper knife, so I'm going to be using a steak knife. Inside it comes with a bunch of stuff. I believe that is the TrueMoto ESC. Look how small that thing is. Looks like a little upgrade. I think that's where the phase wires go. So I believe this is actually a Suron throttle. And I think it's actually made to... Oh yeah, that's so nice. Oh, and look at those grips too. Look at those ones. It's just like completely smooth and like hard rubber. Off-road tire tread on them. Right here is a teeny little bracket. This thing is aluminum, so it's super light. I believe this is looks like almost like a cushion. I think you put that on the bracket to prevent the bottom of the ESC from being hurt, maybe. There's a voltmeter right there. It's hard to see because the wires are covering the screen. And that's the plug. And all the connections are all different. I think these ones are just extra ones, not for key switch. So it's all labeled not for key switch. They're all different, so you can't really plug anything into something else. That's nice. Is this the on-off switch? No, that's the voltmeter. That's the on-off switch right there. Right here. Hold on, I'm gonna need two hands for this. This is the all-new EC4P, the one. Let's go open this up. I believe it has a harder shaft, and I think it's some more braces to hold in the magnets, so it can handle like a crazy amount of watts. I think it's like 19 kilowatts or something like that. But I'm only gonna be using 10,000. Look at that. I'll take it out of the case, but it weighs like 15 pounds. We've got some very nice Electro Co stickers. And if you know me, I freaking love stickers. This one's pretty light. I would say pretty light, probably weighs like 4 pounds, I would say. Oh, look at that. That thing's beefy. There we go. Look at this thing. This thing's massive. Behind there. Oh. Upgraded chain. This thing is, I believe, aerospace grade aluminum. This thing is so light. This is the battery, and it weighs about 20 pounds, so there's no way I'm gonna get out with one hand. Give me a second. We got a bunch of foam on top. All right, there it is. The battery's quite small. This is only a 20 amp hour, so it is quite small, and that also means it's gonna be a lot cheaper. We got the throttle, TrueMoto Mini ESC. We got a pad protecting it to hold it in with the aluminum bracket. We have the on-off switch. We have the cables with as the phase wires on the motor. This is the voltmeter right here. Got the grips. The one EC4P. Bunch of stickers. Upgraded chain and sprocket. 76 volt, 10 kilowatt battery with a 5 amp charger. First thing, I think we should put on the chain first because it's only 4 simple screws on there. Because the chain will be much needed for all this extra power. using is a 10mm wrench. I took off the plastic guard over the gears, which is 4 Phillips head screwdrivers. Then you just take your wrench, and it's a direct fit, so you don't have to go through this weird wiring. You just put down inside the wrench, and then you take your screw, and that holds the nut in place. And you just do that 4 times, and then this gear comes loose. Sorry, 3 more times. Boom. Look at that. And that is held on there. We're going to be installing the new EC4P, the 1, because it is an upgraded motor of it, and it might handle the power battery. We also have to take the chain tensioner off, not only because it's holding in the old chain, but also is because we have a new one that will be much better fitted for the EC4P. I think it's this part right here that we gotta change. Now let's fit the upgraded, the 1 EC4P. I accidentally did the chain tensioner on the top chain instead of the bottom one, so now this will actually tighten the chain. Right now it looks a little weird because the chain isn't on the wheel, so let's go do that right now. We're going to fit the ESC on, which is the simplest part. The hardest part about this by far was the chain, because we need to use a chain breaker to set the right tension on the chain, and now it's perfect. It's nice and straight on the motor. The magnets are super powerful, so it's like actually it's lifting the bike up on how hard it is to turn. Metal on metal bang. So I'm gonna go like that and install it like that. And obviously do this while the battery is unplugged, because you do not want to do any of this wiring when the battery is plugged in, because if you make a mistake while plugging one of these in, it will explode. But if you do it unplugged, then probably nothing will happen. So in order to hold the battery in, I got some very small zip ties. And some other straps to hold in the battery. Put that on. Do you want me to lift it up a little bit? There you go. Here's the bike. I think it matches the truck pretty well with the color. It is, I believe, at like 86 volts or something, so like 90% charged. We're gonna attach a GoPro to the handle right here, like that, and see how fast I can go. Holy bit jingle. Good thing I have hydraulic brakes. Put in a lower throttle aggression mode. That one is pretty like this one is perfect. This one's the middle, the first one, I think. This one is so nice. It's so smooth. And if you want to go fast, you can easily. a 10, I don't even want to know, on like a 13 or something.